So Leah,
yes.
tell me a little bit about Jamil.
Well, Jamil is almost 3.5 now, and he has spina bifida. He has shoes. We're not going nowhere. He has spina bifida. He has Basen-Cornsweg syndrome, which is a metabolic disease that's deadly. At this point, he also has ventricle septal defect, is a hole between the ventricles, his right and left ventricles. Jamil also has sensory integration dysfunction. He is a sensory seeker and a severe delayed reaction in pain if he feels it at all. He also has central auditory processing disorder. In his ear, he can hear, but he can't understand. His brain isn't processing what he's hearing, so he's losing his hearing in that ear. He's unable to talk. He also has minor things like failure to thrive. He has hypertonia, which is low muscle tone. He is developmentally delayed. He is 3.5, but he's delayed to 18 to 19 months. He, little things, are else. Those are the major things, with some more genetic issues that are coming up with him right now.
Did you mention Spike?
What's your name?
My name's Baron.
Baron
Hooper.
Baron Hooper.
And
Jamil.
I'm really just because no one wants to accept that their kid's dying. No one wants to accept that there may be maybe not something that you can do to save them. Being a father and the provider, you always think that you can protect them, but when you find out that it may be something that you can't protect them from, camera, when you find out that they may have a situation that ultimately, sooner than you'd like, you may have to bury them. To make every effort that I can to make sure that it's as easy as possible for him to live, as comfortable as possible, and so that the next kid that has this disease, that currently has no real treatment for it, is able to have someone in his corner. We've been through an awful lot with him. We've been through about 17 pediatricians. We're working on our 18th now. It's been a roller coaster. It's amazing how when things are going fine, everyone is around and everyone is okay. Bird. But when you're backed into a corner and you need help, it's very, very hard to get. It's very, very hard to find the compassion and find the desire for people to want to help. We want this disease to have a household name just like cancer, because no one should have to lose their child to a disease that doctors shake their head because they don't know what to do. It's amazing that God has put him in a position to where the average person that sees him, they say, wow, he doesn't even look like anything's wrong with him. You know, and he doesn't feel that much pain, if at all.
So, Leah.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about Bason's cornswag, and then can you kind of give us some specifics? What is Bason's cornswag?
Bason cornswag syndrome is a beta lipoprotein anemia, or a beta. It is a metabolic disorder that is caused by a defective MTP gene. Bason cornswag is so rare that there have only been a total of 126 kids with this disease. Right now, Jamil being the only one in the state of Illinois, its occurrence is about 1 in every 500,000 live births. This disease alone is a metabolic disorder where children can't absorb fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K. And because of those vitamins, it causes your to shut down. Your brain can't finish developing. Your organs start stopping. And the kids, even though they're eating, even though Jamil eats, he's starving to death. He's not getting the vitamins and nutrients that he needs because he can't absorb them. And it causes things like failure to thrive, spinal bifida, scoliosis, which is a curvature in the spine, retinitis pigmentosa, which is deterioration of the retina. I've found studies that do link the CAPD to Bason cornswag. You know, stool abnormalities. These kids usually, by the time they're 5, they're completely or almost blind. By the time they're 7, they're usually wheelchair or bedbound. And by the time they're 10, parents are burying them. It causes, you know, such neurological deterioration of the body that if you keep your child alive, it'll only be by machine. In Jamil's case, it's causing liver problems now. I think we're getting tested for him a liver panel done because he's yellow. Thalassemia, which is an anemic disease. Things like his heart, you know, worry me when his dad is holding him and he feels like his heart is going to beat out of his chest. And not being able to take him to the park and let him play for 2-3 hours like normal kids. Because he gets so tired and drained and he gets overworked and he just goes to sleep for hours. You know, that's not what I want to see my kids do. You know, I want to see him go run and play. And I want to see him talk to me. If nothing else, I want to hear my son say, "I love you, Mama." And I've never heard that. And I know this disease is robbing him of that.
So as far as medical treatments, there's not many medical treatments available for Jamil.
There's none.
You want something done?
I want something done for my son.